Hello and welcome back to the Chelmsford News Show. I'm Tom Christiano. I'm here with the co-president of the Chelmsford Art Society, Elaine Seidel, and we're at the Chelmsford Library. You can see some artwork in back of us, which is why we're here today. We're going to be talking about the new art show. But before we do, I thought Elaine might want to talk a little bit about the Chelmsford Art Society.
Hi, this is wonderful. I'm so glad that Tom could have us on his show. The Chelmsford Art Society, if you don't know, has been alive and well for over 50 years. We turned 50 in the year that wasn't, so we hope to celebrate our 50th. We'll be 50 plus, so sometime soon. But we have a very active group. We're so excited. Over the last 2 years, we have had 25 new members, and we have a membership overall of 76. And they're everything from very, very experienced artists to brand new artists. And some of those artists just got back into art as something to do during the shutdown.
Nice. And so could you tell us a little bit about this art show, Elaine, that we have at the library?
Oh, we're so excited. Just the library being able to have us have a show here is wonderful. And we had 25 members enter work, several of our new members, and we have over 50 beautiful works of art here. And I have to say, I think there's something for everybody, because we have work as economical as $65 and then something much more expensive, but it was just shown in an international pastel show. So I think there's something for everyone to buy for a friend, buy for their boss, or buy for themselves.
Yes, and we'll be going around right after this interview to the art show with my camera, and we'll be videotaping every piece of art that's here, as long as we can fit it in within the 30 minutes, and I think we can. And I think you'll see how much beautiful art we have here at this show. Just like we had in the summer, we had an art show here. I think it was in the summer. I videotaped that as well with Elaine, and it went very well. So they asked if we could do another show for this, another TV show for this art show, and I said, sure. So here we are today. And Elaine, I just want to quickly mention, as she's the co-president, and it's with Barbara Ludinsky, right?
Yes.
And how long have you been the co-president, Elaine?
Forever. No. I think anybody that's been a volunteer in a nonprofit knows that you really do it for love. And Barbara and I came on in the end of 2018, I believe. Wait a minute. Maybe 2017. I've lost
So 3 or 4 years, one of them. That's great. Yeah, we very much appreciate the amount of time and effort you and Barbara put into it, being president, because co-presidents, it's very difficult, very time-consuming, and we really appreciate it.
But we have such supportive members, and that really helps. And we have had a couple new people join the board. Diane Harvey, Christine Robinson, and Julie Montague. Oh. And what I am working on, and I've gotten some people very interested in, is something called micro-volunteering. Oh. We don't want you to jump in and go into quicksand and take something on that is too much for you. So we have all sorts of people doing little jobs for us. And that every little piece, as my mom said, many hands make light work.
So it's wonderful what you and Barbara are doing. Barbara couldn't make the taping today, but she was in our show in the summer. But hopefully Barbara will be back. She does have a couple of beautiful paintings in this show, which you'll see later on. So thank you also, Barbara, for all the hard work you put in to the Chelmsford Art Society, being the co-president. And there's also a whole board of directors which puts in a lot of time. We very much appreciate it. You know, I've been a member of this art society for over 40 years. I remember we first had the meetings in the high school, in Chelmsford.
Yeah.
Then for many years at the Carriage House, which was part of the library back then and no longer exists. Then we had meetings here at the library, many of them, and at the Chelmsford Center for the Arts. So I've been through it all for many, many years. I've seen many hardworking presidents over the years, and Elaine and Barbara are two of the best. They're doing so much hard work for everybody.
Oh, blush. Oh, blush. But no, please check us out, chelmsfordartsociety.com. Barbara does a wonderful job on that. I hope that you join our mailing list for art news, just to support the arts. You don't have to be an artist, though we welcome everybody. And the feedback we've gotten is that we are very nice and very welcoming. It is art is to be celebrated, not criticized.
Yes, yeah, that's for sure. And the membership, could they go through Chelmsford, the website or
Yes.
something for the membership?
Yes.
And what was that again, the website?
chelmsfordartsociety.com.
Well, that's easy to remember, right?
And follow us on Facebook. I'm not young
Oh,
enough
right,
for
right.
Instagram.
Right, maybe I do Facebook, but not Instagram. But yeah, that's great. They have a nice site there. I also have a group called the Chelmsford Arts on Facebook with about 1,100 members. And I post art there just about every day. So please check that out as well. So now we'll go on to the art show itself, and hopefully you'll enjoy it watching it at home. And then if you want, you could come into the library through January 29th and catch the art show live and see this beautiful art in person. Thank you.
Hi, here we go. Starting all of the Art Society. You're going to get to see all the art. So let's go. Lots of it. The wonderful big painting here is by Nan Quinton. She is a very accomplished artist, and we are so lucky that she brought this work of art here. It's a pastel because it was just in an international show. While you don't see prices on the labels on the art, that is because this is a show in the library, not in a gallery, but there is a price list at the front desk.
That's wonderful.
Over here we have...
This is a watercolor, Elaine. You
it's a
mentioned
watercolor.
pastel,
I'm
but yeah,
sorry.
that's okay. Yeah.
So this is Norma von Fricken. She's
Beautiful.
been a member for a very long time, and this is a brand new member, Raksha Soni, and she just did a demo for us that you can find on YouTube. That is posted on our website.
Nice. So we have the beginning. This is the McCarthy room at the Chelmsford Library, and now we're going to the other side, and which Elaine will talk about the art. And
So we have two by member Donna Hediger, and you can see these are both actually watercolors.
Yeah.
Got it right this time. And she just does lovely, lovely scenes. This one is another by Norma von Fricken, but look at that. Just a beautiful, beautiful vase of flowers that's going to brighten up anybody's day.
she's doing a beautiful work. They all, and so is Donna Hediger. These are beautiful. Yep. And
This one, I just always love this. She came in the summer. She's 96, and
Wow.
she just started painting. This is Esther Penny. And Tom and I's favorite, Linda Hamilton Crossland. This is one of two pieces that she has in the show. And don't you just love that? The movement, the color, it just,
Yeah, she's fantastic
you're
with
in the
this
ocean.
called pour art or something like that. And she does a
yes,
great job with it, pouring art. And the colors she picks out too are wonderful. So, and she's a good friend of mine and maybe yours as well. So it's great to see her art doing so well. And guess what? This is yours, right, Elaine?
Yes. Yes, I have two very big pieces, which is not quite typical for me or most photographers. But these were actually in a show, and before they were framed, they were hung from the ceiling. And most of the artists here, I can say, have their own website. We will share that. Mine will have a video of that show where these were on the ceiling. But they were also in Tremonte, the restaurant, because they're large, and certain spaces need larger.
Yeah.
And what I find is some people want bigger art, and some people, maybe they moved and they need smaller art.
Yes.
So,
Nice. Well, beautiful. You did a very nice job. And did you print it out yourself, did you say, Elaine?
that
Or-
one, no.
Oh,
No,
not that one.
I can't print most of my stuff.
Yeah.
That's too big.
Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah.
So this is Barbara Lipinski.
Oh.
I mentioned her before, my co-president. And this is up in Acadia.
I've been there.
You know Acadia and love it, and it can just bring you right back.
Very nice. And that rose, who did that rose below that?
Sue Littman. And Sue Littman is
Oh, I know
a star.
Sue. Yeah.
She did so much to help make this show beautiful. She was the manager and the first person to hang the show and the last person to leave.
Oh, yes,
And
I saw.
Look at this. Isn't this just beautiful?
It is.
I want to have that right in my...
And it's small too, so it looks like it's in less than an 8 by 10 inch frame, so it could fit in anyone's home or office. So stop by, the one below, and stop by the front desk. Don't forget to get the price list. And look, if you're ever interested in purchasing any of this art. So, and Elaine, this one in the bottom, who's that by?
This one is also Sue Littman.
Sue Littman, oh, so she did both of those. Yeah, both. She did a great job on both of them. Beautiful. And okay, and next door, where do you want to start?
This is also Barbara.
Oh, Barbara Ludinsky, huh?
Acadia. It's a
Very nice.
And this is Diane Harvey, one of the other board members. It's a watercolor spring spruce up.
Very nice, beautiful.
Nice thing to think of as the weather's getting colder and colder.
Beautiful. And oh, look at these. These are two with different techniques, a little bit looser than what I would call.
But the same artist. And
oh, yeah, those,
I find that just so much fun when you see artists just completely different work.
Yeah.
And I, like you, Tub, I've seen so many different things, and we're
and who is this?
Next style. This is also a board member, Julie Montague, and so we have Overlooking the Valley and Artist at Shore with Dog.
Look at that. She's doing a great job. Julie, you're fantastic. Keep painting. In fact, all of the artists, I hope you keep painting. Oh, and this looks a little familiar.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask you to put this one in, Tom, and you said Facebook basically told you to put this one in the show. And isn't this perfect? I just love the energy and the color. And
Thank you. So both of these are dancers are by me, and they're very popular on my Facebook page. As you may know, I've sold some of them, and so they're both watercolors, just to let people know. So, I'm getting into that. You know why? The dancers, so many people responded positively, and so they want me to do more dancers. So I'm enjoying painting them, so that's good.
It's what you love to do that you'll make the best art. I think.
Yes.
And so we have another of Linda Hamilton Crosslands, and you can see this is a different work of art. It's photo. A photo,
which looks kind of like a painting.
It does.
And the contrast with the blue and the white is amazing.
You'll see a lot of different ways to frame, and the artists really try and make the frame work best for the art. And you know what it is to get something framed.
Yes.
It takes a lot, and a lot of time, and often a lot of money.
Yes, that's for sure.
So this is Esther Donlan. It's a watercolor, and such a soft view.
Esther's been painting beautiful watercolors for a long time now. I know Esther as well. Oh, and what medium is that? Oh, photography.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Geez, I could read that from here, which is nice.
I know.
So who is that by? Do you know?
That's Subroto.
Oh, Subroto. Oh, yeah, very nice.
He just joined, but he is on the Chelmsford Cultural Council.
Oh, wonderful.
And he's going to be running the photo show in January.
Oh, what photo show? Where's it going to be?
Chelmsford Photo Show that's here at the library.
But we're here through the end of January, right?
February.
Oh, February. Oh, great. Wonderful. Yeah, he's doing some beautiful photography work. We see it on Facebook as well. He posts it on my Chelmsford Arts page sometimes.
He can use a drone to take amazing
photos. His drone pictures are amazing, too.
So here we have Sylvia Mallory. Both of these are by Sylvia.
Sylvia Mallory,
Yes.
Let me, isn't this the one below is collage, isn't it? Also?
It is.
A multimedia with some collage work, like the tree is cut out paper, and the red apples or whatever cut out. It's a lot of work went into that.
I haven't done it, but I did just hear that the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston has this astounding collage exhibit, and it's really neat to see local artists doing something very special with it.
Yes.
It's a different medium.
Yes. Very nice. So which,
Yes, I thought so. These are also, these are by another new member, Garima. I'm not going to try your last name. I'm sorry, Garima. And flowers. And
very nice.
Daffodils. I love
daffodils. Yeah, I do too. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And that's what, oil?
Yes.
I think
this is
oil.
Nantucket.
Yeah, look at that.
I miss Nantucket. I have to get back there.
So she did a great job with these 2 paintings. Beautiful. Hopefully she'll paint many, many more. Oh, and look at this. This is one of my favorites in the show. I've known her for a long time. Right?
Yes. Janet Klingerman Seidel.
Yeah.
And I just love this because it's almost like a jewel box. Just a jewel box picture of fall in New England.
And you got to, hopefully everybody could see this in person, because the way she blended the colors and the mountains, you could tell they're in a distance. She did everything perfectly in that. And the colors she selected, the autumn colors, are just magnificent. So hopefully everybody could see that and all this other art in person. A very beautiful job. Janet is her name, right? Janet? Yeah.
So we have another of Janet's. So you see the range.
Yes,
fall
yeah.
To a winter scene.
Yes, yeah.
And then we have Ivan Orlinsky.
Oh, yeah.
He's a past president. And this is one of his watercolors, and you can just see the range of what watercolor can do, smoothing the rocks, and so the water really pops.
Yes, yeah, very nice.
So now we have a couple different artists. So Sherry Nordhaus, she's been a member for a very long time. And you can see this is, again, watercolor, but it almost looks like a woodcut.
Yeah, yes.
And she worked with the media. And we have the wonderful road going off into the distance.
By Janet, right?
Janet, yes.
She's an amazing artist. Well, they're all amazing artists, so wonderful. And look at the way she did the branches so perfectly. Right. And the trees in the background so perfectly, in the road, you could tell it's going off in the distance. The way she lightened the colors in the background, she's an amazing artist.
I noticed the gold, which a lot of pictures can't have that gold, but this really works.
Yeah,
and
it does.
Makes it better.
Yes. So this on the top is.
Oh, one of my fellow photographers, Lee Fortier.
Yeah.
And he just manages to take something you see every day. This is Chelmsford every day, and he finds a new way to see it.
Yes, and it's a little unusual for him to have a black and white image in the show. Very often he posts beautiful color photos, but black and white could also accentuate, like the way the darkness of the headstones and the light of the church in the background, and the clouds.
The texture.
Yes, yeah, very nice.
It's almost black and white because you can see the flag is in color. That's what he titled it, almost black and white.
But I wonder.
Did you see that?
I wondered if he might have just colored the. Maybe not. I thought maybe colored the flag later, but no, maybe he got it black and white because we have snow and then we have the white church. But I was surprised the spruce or anything isn't a color. Maybe he just colored the flag, but everything else is black and white in his developing process, because he does a lot with software, right, Elaine?
Yeah, yes. Well, we might also be able to ask him ourselves. We're planning some Meet the Artist events, and some of it is to say, how did you do that?
Yes, yeah, right. That'll be a good time. We could ask him. So that's Lee Fortier. Very nice, Lee.
And these next two are by new members as well. Dave Marstoff, he makes these types of pictures very big, but this is kind of nice to see it brought down to something that really makes you look closer.
Yeah.
He does these really intricate abstracts and fantastical fantasia type of things.
So, yeah, that's an abstract, right? It's not representing anything as far as we could tell. Great,
Now,
very
if
nice.
you see something, Tom, let me know.
No, I don't. Great, and then this is one of your favorite artists, I know.
Well, Brooke Lambert is a new member to us, but she's a very hot artist on the scene right now. She just had the library solo show in September. But this is a very particular process, and we have a video of it on our site, the ChelmsfordArtSociety.com, because she tried to explain it to us and we just didn't really understand it. So you have to really see it because it's a printing and painting process. It's called Calligraph with Gouache. Gouache?
Yeah, gouache, maybe gouache.
Yeah.
Beautiful, yeah, very nice, very nice. And now we'll go to the other walls in the McCarthy Room in the Chelmsford Library, which is where we are. You want to start with the top one there, Elaine?
Sure. Well, here we go
Yeah.
with Lee again.
Yes, I like this. Beautiful.
Lee Portier, photography, and it's so amazing. You need really a special lens to get a close-up like this. But the detail he managed to get, and it's really just, which do you want to look at, the butterfly or the flower?
Yeah, it's beautiful. I featured that on my Chelmsford Arts page too on Facebook because I love that.
Best stuff on.
And this one, this water.
This is Nan Quinton. So
Oh, Nan, beautiful Nan.
with her very large piece, but she loves doing old houses and barns and things like that.
Yeah, she does a great job with them as well. And she also has an exhibit of her paintings right now at Doty's Diner on Summer Street. I just photographed that last week and put it on Facebook. But Nan has a beautiful exhibit there for some of her paintings, along with Donna Berger has some paintings there as well
That's
at
right.
Doty's Diner.
That's right. What a wonderful way for a restaurant and artists to support each other.
Yes, I agree. And this is a beautiful, who did this one?
This is Judy Grace Miller.
Jeannie Grace Miller,
And I
nice.
want to show this one with this one because it's
Yeah.
the same scene in Concord, but different light. So it's Monument Square in Concord, and you see the daylight and
Yes.
the dappling of the color, and then approaching evening, and it's a different color spectrum. And you see also the frame. The frame says day, the frame says night.
I think she did a fantastic job with these two paintings. She's a wonderful, wonderful artist, and those are oil paintings. And then we'll start in the top there. Oh, is it
Watercolors, Sherry Nordhaus.
Sherry Nordhaus, and that's cacti, right?
Yes.
Cactus.
Yes.
Beautiful,
So, and
beautiful.
this is Diane Harvey, our board member again. And
Very
this is
nice.
Watercolor. It's a really neat scene, and the colors really, I don't know, I feel peaceful.
Beautiful, beautiful. And then we have a couple more pieces here in the McCarthy Room. Beautiful pieces.
Richard Bone. So I love that he picked two smaller pieces.
Yes, yeah.
And they're just so easy to say, I want to take that home. But they're both watercolors, but he managed to get the detail on the apple with watercolor.
Which
It's just amazing.
is amazing. And if people don't know how difficult that is, I could attest to it because I paint often with watercolor. And to get that texture of the apple and the leaves like that with watercolors is extremely difficult. So you have to be very talented and skilled to do that. So congratulations on that. And the one below is also beautiful by the same artist, right, Richard?
Yes, and it's amazing to me. Some of our artists are full-time artists, have always been artists, and some are brand new, and they can just blow you away with their skill.
Yes, yeah. So we have about 4 minutes left, Elaine. Okay. Oh, and there's some photos and another piece here. This is a beautiful photo, right?
Yes,
Of a card?
Kuchan Sao, two beautiful birds. He
Yes.
does beautiful bird photography. And then this is Jillian Orlinski. And this is an interesting thing. She's doing much more abstract work.
And that's acrylic, right? Yeah. And here we have a photo, it looks like.
Sabuto.
Oh, yeah.
And his very fun tracking those birds that fly everywhere.
Beautiful, beautiful. And now we're going to by the front door of the library. And Elaine will show you.
So this is Brooke again. You can see how just you just fall into the color.
Yeah.
And we have two photographies because what goes against all that color is black and white photography. Yeah. And this is Pam Baker.
Pam Baker, yeah.
I met her through the Newburyport photo group.
Okay.
And that, if you can tell, that's Venice.
Oh, yes, yeah.
And it's a nice sort of sepia tone. And this is Ed. Ed, I'm sorry. I don't want to say it wrong, but Wozniak. First snow in Haymarket Square.
Haymarket Square, nice. Beautiful.
It makes me thankful I don't have to commute anymore.
So we're going around to the other walls of the library, and we have another photo here, it looks like.
Yeah, this is also Pam Baker, and this is when she was in London.
In London, nice.
Nice color and energy, because London never seen.
Oh, I like these arches here, these
this is
gazebos or whatever.
And it's printed on metal, and that's the fun thing is that now you can print on all sorts of different materials. You have to find the right person to print it or service.
Yes.
But he again, it's mostly sepia, but you can see the color in the
Yes, very nice. Oh, look at this nice painting.
This is
beautiful.
Raksha, and that path into the woods and the light. Doesn't it just?
Yeah, very nice. And that's with oils. She painted that.
Yeah.
Did a great job. Beautiful.
She teaches a lot of classes internationally too.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fun after her demo. She had 21 watching live, and then the people in India watched the next day.
Right, nice.
Yeah, this is mine. This
Hey!
is my second large picture.
This is Elaine's.
Fall.
Elaine Seidel's.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Vibrant fall.
Beautiful.
I like to take pictures up.
Nice. Yeah, very nice.
And the last piece is Dave Marstoff again.
Oh.
And you see the difference. He does absolutely with this white frame.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like, what are you look closer when there's not that much color.
Yes.
Closer.
Very nice. Well, the show, as everybody could tell, you could see, came out beautifully, Elaine. Thank you so much. You and Barbara and everybody who helped put up the show and organize the show. And I think we'll have it online too. We're going to have videos of it. So Elaine will send all that out to the members and the community.
And
so
remember,
thank you.
If you need a gift, art is a wonderful, original, sometimes one-of-a-kind gift. So
And you could support the artist that way. And the price list is at the front desk here at the Chelmsford Library.
Yes.
So thank you, Elaine, and thank you all for watching. I'm Tom Christiano. Ciao.